What's up, guys? Welcome to another Capture the Flag commentary, this time on Fuel. And as always, please do not forget to finger my video, whatever you feel deserves, as it does help my videos come faster and faster. It takes a couple of seconds of your time. So, this guy, he writes a comment on one of my videos saying that the reason why I tell you guys to like or dislike my video twice, like, you know how I tell you sometimes click it twice because it doesn't work sometimes if you do it once. And he says, this is his fucking theory, and I'm about to just obliterate his theory. It's a new word for your vocabulary, by the way. His theory is that the reason why I'm telling you to do this, to like or click the like or dislike button twice, is so that I could get double the ratings, and it'll help me get more views and subscribers. First of all, I'm not some type of subscriber whore. If I was, you'll see me doing like 40 dual commentaries a day, asking for shout outs, going around like 20,000 videos a week, begging Machinima to put me on their channel, a whole bunch of other happy horse shit, uploading videos to big community channels instead of my own. So that basically right there, just, I'm not a subscriber whore. I'm not the type that I'm like, oh my god, I only have 20,000 subscribers, slit my wrist, I'm emo. No, that's not the way I roll. I do my videos for fun, and I like to entertain people as well, and I'm surprised and happy that many people are actually entertained by my videos. They actually enjoy them, and that does benefit us both, you know, because I really like doing this, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it is hard. Commentating isn't easy all the time. You run out of shit to talk about, you don't feel like commentating, you're too tired, and you know, people want to see videos, but it's not easy all the time, but it is fun. So I'm not a subscriber whore, and the reason why I tell you to rate, to click the like or dislike button twice, is because sometimes it might not go through on the first time, and I like to see people rate my videos. So this is the reason why. So I just took like what, 2 minutes to obliterate his theory. I'm awesome. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, people wanted to hear my thoughts on the Resurgence Map Pack, and well, here's my thought. It's basically like going from having AIDS to just having herpes. You know, Modern Warfare 2 was AIDS with the first map pack, and now they toned it down to herpes. It's still bad, but not as bad, you know? You're not gonna die from it. So that's a great analogy, by the way. So yeah, it's not perfect. Once again, the spawn system is all fucked up. As always, even on a big map like this, sometimes you're gonna be seeing people spawn up in front of you. And I gotta say, Fuel is my favorite map, and my least favorite map has to be either Carnival or Trailer Park, because those two have the worst spawn system ever, in my opinion, from my experience. You may be experiencing something different. That's another issue here with people who like to criticize me. They like to say, oh, you're saying the spawn system bad, I don't see the spawn system being bad. Because you experience something different, you know? So just chill out. But in my experience, the spawn system is horrible. Hopefully they'll fix that in the future. Most likely not, but oh well. So anyways, damn, I was gonna say something, I was gonna talk about something, but I forgot it. Yep, I just right now just forgot it. Alright, so I'll move on to something else. Alright, I started training with the Marine Corps, and it was yesterday that I did my first actual like training exercise with the actual Marine and other people who want to become a Marine. And he was basically like our drill instructor of the day. He was fucking yelling at us and everything, but it was actually the hardest part, I gotta say, is not to laugh, because you know, once you see all that shit in the movies, you're like, oh yeah, like for example, Full Metal Jacket. That movie always has me laughing, because that drill instructor is such a fucking wise ass, but he's so awesome at the same time that you just gotta laugh. What he says to the cadets and everything is just too funny. So every time the drill instructor that we had yelled at us, it was hard for me not to laugh. And sometimes he'll say stupid shit so that you could laugh, and he does that on purpose. That way he could chew your ass even more. And it's kind of unfair, but that's the way it is. And it's kind of hard not to laugh, I gotta admit. That's the hardest part. Second hardest part is, of course, the training, the exercises. Like, I'll give you one exercise, for example. We had to do like this thing with our arms, where we just rotate. We take our arms, we extend them fully out, so that you look like your fucking bird, and then you start rotating your arms in a circle. And you gotta do that for like 5 minutes. Then he says backwards, and you gotta do that for 5 minutes. Then you gotta put your arms in the air and start rotating them in the air. You gotta do that for 5 minutes. Then when you're done doing all that happy horse shit, then you got to get into a squat position. If you don't know what a squat position is, it's basically like sitting down against a wall without a chair. You basically have to use your leg muscle to hold you up against the wall in like a little sitting down position. You have to form a chair with your body against the wall. And we had to hold that position with our arms in the air, that we just finished like working the shit out of our arms after doing all those push-ups and everything else. We had to hold them up in the air for like 10 minutes. And that was just, it was brutal. It was just completely insane. Then after all of that, we left the building. The recruiting office that I go to, if you guys live in the Bronx, the recruiting office that I go to is around Fordham Road, if you know where that's at. So we exit the building, we run to that park down the street, because this was just like a quick run. So we did that, and we had to carry some dude. We had to pick him up, put him on our shoulders, and walk around the park with him. And that was basically training us on how to pick up a fallen Marine and carry him just in case you have to bring him to safety. And a trick that they showed us made the Marine feel like twice as lighter. Like when you look at him, you're like, oh shit, what the fuck, I can't pick him up. But then when you actually do pick him up the way that they show you, it feels so much lighter than what you thought, and you can actually do it. And I was shocked. I was like, holy shit, this dude feels so much lighter than I actually thought he would be. And that's because they showed you the way to do it. And it was actually pretty awesome. It was a pretty awesome feeling when you're done. And of course all the chicks are at the park watching us, because it was a beautiful day out. But well, I wouldn't say beautiful. It was a nice day out, but it was pretty damn hot. It was like I think that day was hitting 100 degrees. So we were doing all this in 100-degree humid ass weather. But of course you're gonna have to get used to it with the current environment that we're at in war. Like desert warfare. So, but all the chicks were watching. They were like, "Oh shit, Marines!" They always love a man in uniform, even though we weren't in uniform. They know we're gonna be soon. So, anyways, we had like 2 chicks in our platoon, and those chicks, they were actually fucking good-looking chicks. So those were basically, those 2 chicks who kept us going, because we were like, oh shit, if they could run that fast, fuck that, I'm running faster. And I could sense these jokes coming. Like, what are they doing practicing or training? They should be in the kitchen. Haha. If you was to meet this chick in real life, you'll probably shit your pants. She looked like she could kick your ass. And you always gotta be careful with fighting chicks, man. When you fight a dude, us dudes, we're not that crazy. But girls, they're even more fucking crazier, man. These girls will probably try to fight a war without any guns. They'll run at you with whatever they got. They'll come at you with like spatulas and shit from the kitchen, like pots and pans and rice and beans or whatever. Alright, that was pretty sexist, I gotta admit. But yeah, the training was really, 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 really brutal. But it was worth it at the end. And I forgot to address this at the beginning, but I guess shit, I forgot again. I'm not actually in the Marines yet, alright? So, because I got people asking me, oh, when are they shipping you out for boot camp? When are you going to be shipped out for war? When are you going to be shipped out for this and that? I'm not actually in the Marines yet. I haven't signed any documents yet. I'm just training for boot camp. So, here's how it works, so far as I know. You sign up for the Marines. You have to qualify. You have to get a 31, at least a 31 on some test. I got a 37, so I'm good. And then you have to do like a certain qualification. I did that and I passed. And then you sign the documents and you get sworn into the Marine Corps. And then after that, whenever they do it, they ship you out to, if you're east of the Mississippi River, you get sent to Parris Island, South Carolina. If you're west of the Mississippi River, you get sent to the Marine Corps Recruiting Depot in San Diego. Then you go to boot camp for 12 weeks, and that's no internet or anything like that. If you want to write a letter to your family, you actually have to fucking write it out like if we're back in World War II. And after you're done with the boot camp for 12 weeks, I think you get some time off just to relax and take it easy. Might not be more than 2 weeks, and at that time I could come back and do some commentaries, I hope, and let you guys know what's going on. Then you get sent to I get sent to North Carolina, or if you're east of the Mississippi River. If you came from Parris Island, you get sent to North Carolina. If you came from the Marine Corps recruiting depot in San Diego, you get sent to a training facility in San Diego. I mean, not San Diego, California, in the Mojave Desert. And at that time, you're going to be taking a 29-day course on MCT, which is Marine Combat Training. And then after that, I believe you get shipped out after a certain time to war. So that's how it's basically going to go down for me. If I find out any more information, I'll let you guys know. So this was just a commentary letting you guys know what's up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Much more to come. Don't forget to rate and check out the links in the description box. Till next time, peace out, motherfuckers.